Yo, what is going on, guys? Adam at D123 back at you with our 0-16 Jets franchise rebuild series. This is week 1. This is our team, what our team is looking like. The offense, we got some upgrades. On defense, this is what we're going to be rocking with. As you can see, we got some good young players that we could develop. Maybe not, we got some depth a little bit. Not really, our team's pretty bad, but we did make some key acquisitions in free agency, like Marcus Williams, and in the draft we did get some key players like this D tackle who was hidden on offense. We did make the biggest splash. I will be starting Denzel Mills in the slot, Rondo Moore out wide at 2, and Jamison Crowder's at the number 1 spot. We do have some upgrades to take care of. Let's look at those. Our rookie left guard, he is looking, hopefully he is superstar. He does look pretty great. His injury is kind of low. We will just upgrade agile just to get him fit so we can get more XP. We did get gold for our practices so that we can just sim the practice each week, so I don't have to play the practice each week. Denzel Mims does get some good upgrades, +2 medium route, +1 jumping, catching traffic is good, release, short route. We are looking to hopefully turn him into a beast alongside Rondo Moore. They will probably be our wide receivers for the future, at least for the next couple years. In week 1 we play the Dolphins. Let's take a look at the Dolphins roster, as this is the second year in the league, because we did just sim the rest of the season basically in our first episode. And looking at the Dolphins, where are they? Sorry, I'm blind. Best player, Byron Jones, he is nasty. Quarterback, they got Tua, who's up to his 78 now, only star development though. They did sign Duke Johnson, so the running back, they are pretty weak. They do have 2 solid wide receivers. I'm a big fan of Preston Williams. I know he hasn't really been that great, but Devontae Parker is always great. They did sign my boy Josh Gordon, and they do have the speedster Jakeem Grant, however. They also did draft Von Ross St. Brown, which is interesting. I wonder if Madden will even let him play. They got guys like Mike Gesicki still, offensive line. They got the superstar left tackle in the draft, which is a guy that we wanted to get, but unfortunately he did not fall to pick 13, which was our second pick. Probably should have traded up. I don't really care enough to trade up most situations. We still ended up getting Travis Etienne, which is a great pick. So they do have solid linebackers, not the best, but now corners is definitely one of their strong suits. They have really great corners, which is definitely worrying, because our wide receivers are not the best. We do have some speedsters, but who knows? They have not developed yet. We will be playing the full game. We're 77 overall to their 78. This is definitely a winnable game for us, and it's time to see Trevor Lawrence in his debut. We are playing on basically all the normal sliders. Injuries are turned on. I turned injuries down to 20 though from 25, and that is basically all that I changed in the sliders. Also, I did change fatigue to make it so that players get fatigued faster, because sometimes in Madden, they're just fatigued, might as well not even be able to.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Love how they're showing Sam Darnold. He's definitely not going to play. There's our boy Trevor Lawrence rocking number 13. Hopefully Devontae Parker's not making catches like that on us.
It's the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins
Trevor Lawrence
and the New York Jets.
We are just rocking with the normal Jets playbook.
With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
If it's not
Gaudin.
working
Charles,
out,
we
then
have
I'll change to
arrived
probably
at
the Raiders
another
or
new
New
season.
England
Had a
playbook.
little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were
We
flying.
will be
You
kicking
did
off,
it in record time
starting on
because you were
defense
psyched
first.
up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the
And they do
field.
kneel it.
And no run
Obviously,
back on
we were
this
about
one,
to hit
so
stick
the
him
new
and return it for
season
a
will
fumble.
begin at the 25-yard line.
Looking at our
Here is
division
Tua
rival,
Tagovailoa
Tua, probably the
heading out
quarterback
to
that
lead
we'll be
this
seeing a
Miami
lot this
offense.
season.
What I
78
enjoyed
overall.
this
Throw
week
power
that you
is
asked to
lacking,
talk
but
to
he
his
is no
offensive
doubt
center
a
before
solid
the game
quarterback.
and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty
I
positive
will pretty much
story,
just be
wasn't
running
it?
coach
And really
suggestions
what I
for the
took
most
away from
part,
that is
unless
just how it has
except
permeated
for in
throughout
key
the entire
situations.
offensive line, the relationship they've had.
Blake
It's really
Cashman,
a
our
group that's
user,
in
let's see,
sync.
first
They
play of
care
the
about
season.
him.
Let's see how
That's
that
the thing.
goes.
They really care, and
They
when
run
you
it.
care that much, you're going to play that much harder
And he
for
falls
him
forward for
and give him a
6
better chance
yards.
to lead the team to wins.
The game's first
Great
play
start.
produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
We're going to press and play the pass because I have a feeling they're going to pass it here. And I was completely wrong. Blake Cashman cannot
He's
make the
able to
tackle,
take this one up
unfortunately,
to
and they do get the first
35-yard
down.
line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
The 35-yard line.
Let's see, we are going to shade underneath. I know computer loves passing underneath a lot. We're going to be blitzing.
Now Tua. Completing it to
There
the
we
right
go.
side.
Clutch
Johnson.
shade underneath.
That
He does
catch good for only a
complete the
couple.
pass, but doesn't get much yards on it on the play.
All defenses
We are
worry
playing
that
10-minute
whenever anyone
quarters,
catches the
17
ball at the end
second
of steam
cell
coming out of
clock.
the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
See, they do run it.
They were right
Blake
there
Cashman
waiting,
with the
and
hit
they
stick,
stopped
but he
it for a
falls
minimal
forward.
gain.
Of
A
course.
5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
We are going to
It'll be
press.
a gain of 5, but
Shade
still
over
about
top,
3 yards
and
shy
we're
of
going
the
to use
first
it as
down
safety on
marker,
this
and now
play.
it's third down. They'll try and run for it.
And we just
Here's
totally whiffed the
Johnson.
tackle
And
because,
brought
oh
down,
my
but
God,
not
how did I
before he was
miss
able to
that
break
tackle?
the tackle, and
We
the
give up
extra
the
effort
first down,
moves this
unfortunately.
sticks.
The ball carrier.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
It's
I know
looking
that
like a
we go
run
into
look.
these
I am
meetings
going
with
to
coaches,
blitz
and
on this
sometimes
play.
maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is. aren't
Let's
they?
go!
Offense and defense.
Tackle
In
for
this
loss.
case, one capitalized, the
Not
other
exactly
just
sure
had a
who
chance
got
to
the
get off
tackle.
field and didn't get it done.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We're going to press, shade over top.
At the 45-yard line.
These are Marcus May on
Now
this
they'll
play.
throw with Tagovailoa.
Good
And this one
defense. Let's go.
incomplete. Too much contact.
I believe
to
that was
hold
our
on to that
corner,
one, and it's third down.
Austin, not sure what his first name is, can't remember, nor can I pronounce it. Third and long. Let's see if we can get the stop.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's gonna
He throws it
flip one out
underneath
here to
and
his
gets-
running back.
The defense gets
And
off
he
the
gets
field.
this to the 48,
Great
but
first
no
possession from the
further.
defense,
Well
not
short
much
of
to
the line
complain
to
about
gain.
there.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark
Now
of
they
good
will be
defenses
punting. You always got to bring the guy back just in
understanding
case
the
they
game,
fake it. You
understanding
never really know.
positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
Oh my
we just
God,
saw
did we
that
touch
on
that?
display right
Okay, we
there.
didn't.
Got to him before he ever had a chance.
That was
to think
almost
about
really
turning it
bad.
upfield. So here are the Jets
See, as our
now
offense
back
comes up
to
on the
start
field,
their first drive.
Trevor
And a
Lawrence,
glance at
number
the
1
tall
overall
signal
pick in the
caller,
grass.
standing
I mean,
6'6".
in the grass. In the
So
draft.
this is what we find out about the game plan and the trust factor, don't we? In this
See.
situation, the natural thing is take care of the ball, run it inside, everyone cover it. Just
You
get
don't
yourself
want to pass
some
it
room
here yet,
and let
so
your
we're just
punter
going to run
punt
up
it
the
out of
middle
there.
with Travis at
But when you really
TNA.
got a QB you can trust, you might want to take a little shot early and try and create
And I
some
think
space.
that's either a
And he's
face
gonna
mask
get
or a
forward for
holding.
about 5, but that may be coming back. What say
Oh
you,
my, and
Mr.
of course
Referee?
it's a holding. I'm Mekhi Becton too. Come on, man. We can't be getting
So
those.
he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized
We are just going to run it up the middle again. You know,
they
did have an amazing punt.
Grabbing some cloth.
Thought we might have been able to break that for like
room, but
a
not
first
much.
down
A
run,
gain of
but
2
at
to
least
the
we do get 2
5.
yards. Looking at the
2
draft
yards
class,
on
we
the
have a lot of
carry there.
key
It'll be
players.
second
Don't know
down.
why it went away
And
so
this is a guy
fast.
straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to
I think we
produce
will
right
run it
away.
one more time,
That's why they
get a
took
little
him in
more
the first
space,
round.
and
They
then try to
expected him
pass
to be a
it.
starter right away and a future
I tried to cut to
So
the
they
left.
don't have any time
Unfortunately,
to
I
wait
was
for
not
him
able
come
to.
along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this
Now
draft
on 3rd
class from a
and
season
7.
ago. Really, it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
This is one of my favorite
They
plays
have
in
to give a
the
lot
game.
of
You
credit to
know.
the entire scouting organization, general manager,
Trevor
personnel
Lawrence
department,
hits Rondale
coach,
Moore over
scouts,
the middle for the
all came
first
together.
down,
They
12-yard
evaluated it
gain.
very well. They got a
Can
nice
Trevor
payoff.
Lawrence drive 97
Rookie
yards
to rookie
downfield
on the hook
first,
up there, and it's a first down.
on his very first NFL career drive? Who knows? That would be pretty awesome.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
We see Mims.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
Trevor
left sideline
Lawrence
here is
slightly
caught, but they'll
overthrows
rule it
him. He just
incomplete.
barely can't get his feet
Couldn't
in
keep
bounds.
his feet in. Second down.
Unfortunately,
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
we are hitting him with the play action. We're taking a
He's
deep
gonna
shot,
float
Trevor
this one
Lawrence.
deep right side.
Oh
In the
my!
air, they
And Rondale
intercepted.
Moore can't burn him. Trevor Lawrence underthrows him.
And they have the football and will
Not
set
a
up
great
shop
start.
at the 33-yard line.
I feel like that wasn't a
And the
very
rookie
bad
QB
read.
gets
Maybe
his
we
first
waited too
touchdown
long to
pass.
throw it,
That's one you
but
put in the trophy case. First career
It's
interception.
okay.
That's going to be one he wants to forget.
the defense played good on the first drive. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, you can keep that one. The
We
key
do
for
right out on
him,
the first play with
what does he
Johnson.
learn from it? When
Only
he
3-yard
watches the
gain.
tape, does he have
Good
an
luck.
answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made?
Running
That's
cover
what the
3,
coaches are
shading
going to
underneath.
want to know, and that's what they'll grill
They run it
him
to the
on
outside.
and see how he grows from it.
Can we get the tackle?
And he'll get up to
And
the
I believe we do
43-yard
stop
line.
him. 3rd and
That
short.
was a first
What?
down pickup of 8.
Somehow they get the
That's a
first
very nice
down. I don't
game
know
there.
about that
Confidence
one.
building run. Love the execution up
Did
front.
not seem like
The
he
way
got the
pressed
first down to
hole,
me.
Absolutely perfect.
The first down carry here for Johnson.
There we
And
go.
he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Here we go. Browning,
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
4th round draft pick.
45-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the draw, here's Johnson.
Good tackle. Good
Only
tackle.
a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Defense is
Sometimes your
looking pretty
crosses get
solid.
challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays.
We were going to
Didn't
play the
amount to
pass,
much.
obviously.
And now facing a
We're
3rd
gonna
and
use
long
the
at the
safety.
outset of this drive.
And he drops it with a hit from Marcus May. Let's go. That was clutch.
And that's exactly what defense
now
is
we will be
talking
forcing
about.
them
You
to
gotta
punt
find ways
once
to get
again.
off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away
Rondale
and force
Moore.
a 4th down.
Doesn't fair
This is
catch it.
taken at the 15.
And at least he gets a little more
They'll
space
score
this
that
time.
a
So
36-yard punt, and the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Yep. Ah, this is not looking very good. I think we're just gonna run it to the right anyways.
Now a handoff looking
And I run
right.
straight
And
into the
not a
guy.
whole lot
Great.
to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Emmanuel Ogba
Now, I
there
feel like
on
if
the
we're going to be
stop.
running the ball,
Here's 2nd
we
and
do want to
9,
run it
just
to
a
the
yard
left
on
side
that
more
last
often,
run.
just because that is our
Brings
strong
up
side
2nd
of the
and
offensive
9.
line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh my. We just get pressured immediately and throw another interception. This game is looking very terrible right now. Would not be surprised if you guys stopped watching the video.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, it's Tua.
Ooh, and he drops the
Incomplete.
interception.
Too
Come
tough to
on.
hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The offense has just not been able to move the ball at all. Trevor Lawrence has made. I feel like the first one wasn't really on us, but
Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal
tight end
situation.
does get
They get 7 out of that,
7
so they're
yards
left
on the
with
play.
a 3rd and 3. The 2nd
3rd
down
and
completion
3.
got him 7. Now here's 3rd
Hopefully
and
we can
3.
get the stop.
Now a 10th carry for
I just
Johnson.
totally whiffed. Oh my god.
And down inside
Just
the
totally
15,
whiffed on
shy
that
of the
tackle.
10. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
First quarter is about to end. Will they hike it?
Dolphin first down.
No, that is the end of the first quarter so
No
far.
score after
It's
one
not looking
on
very
EA
well. I feel like it's
Sports.
not really been Trevor Lawrence's fault. The second read, we just got pressured almost right away. I tried to throw the ball away,
First
and it just
foray
happened to
into
be
the
picked
red zone
off, which
for
was
Miami.
very
They've
unfortunate.
got a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll drop this
The
down
running back
to
gets
Johnson
hit-sticked, but you know, of course he
And
catches
he
it
gets
because it's
halfway
Madden.
home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Johnson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
Do
4-yard
stop him.
pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Dolphins on 3rd.
I think I am just going to run commit up the middle in this play, and
They're up against a 3rd and 1
hopefully they don't pass
situation.
it.
Here's Johnson.
And we do
And
stop
boy,
them.
from
Once
up
again, the
here, I don't
defense
think
comes up
Johnson got
clutch.
there. No, he did not.
And we just need the offense. Oh my gosh, they are going for it though.
From the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for
They
their
run it.
defense.
Come on. And we stop him. Let's go,
They
defense.
stop him for no gain. They'll get
Trevor
either a
Lawrence not looking
touchdown
very
or
hot
a
so
first
far.
down. And it'll be a turnover.
The whole offense
on
in general
down.
just is not looking very good.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
All we need is
A
one
chance to get
drive.
some
We just
momentum
got to
in
get all the
second
momentum.
quarter, getting their
There's a
first
big
trip
hole.
into the red zone, but
Travis Etienne
unable
up
to
the
get it
middle for
across.
about 12, 13 yards.
Sure, you feel
That's
some
what we like to see.
disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up.
Oh,
I want them to feel
a
like
terrible
they let
throw
everyone
under
down.
pressure by Trevor Lawrence.
Gotta be positive
He had
in this
Rondale Moore
situation.
over the
It's too
middle,
early
but
to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
I mean,
So after the
that was just a
incompletion
horrible
on
throw.
first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside
We try to
give.
cut it back up.
And oh, he's going to be brought down by the
Unfortunately,
face mask. Here come the flags. This is gonna get him
thankfully,
a
I
first
mean,
down.
there is a face mask on the play. At first, I definitely thought it was a
So
holding.
that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Oh my god, Trevor Lawrence just misses
But
to
this
throw
one winds
again.
up to
He
be
is not
incomplete.
looking very
He was
good so
trying to
far.
get it to Denzel Mims that time, and that'll bring up
I don't know if that was
second
under
down.
pressure, I didn't see, but
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And once again, the Dolphin
Just no room
defense
to
holds
run.
firm as they'll stop him behind the line of
I
scrimmage.
mean, what am I
It'll
really
go as a
expecting?
loss of
Our
a
team's
yard,
not
so
very
now they
good. We
deal
have a
with
terrible
3rd and
offensive
11.
line.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, and
That'll be
Rondale Moore
incomplete.
drops
The
it.
passing game not in
Trevor
sync here
Lawrence
early,
1 for
and now
7
it's
so
4th
far with
down.
2 interceptions on the
From a
day.
defensive perspective, they had
Not
exactly
looking
what
hot.
you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
That was not a very
That'll
far
go as a
punt.
punt of 34 yards that time, and it'll be Dolphin football.
Well, time to see if the defense can bail out the offense again, as the offense has yet. Well, the offense has gotten 2 first downs on the day. They just haven't been able to move the ball. And Blake Cashman with the pick.
Off at the 45.
The user. Pick 6, Blake Cashman. This could be the momentum change that we need.
Without saying, but I'm gonna
The
say
defense
it
has been
anyway.
nothing but
That's a
great
ball
so
he would
far.
like to have back, and
Offense
it
just
lands
has
right in the
not
lap
been
of the
very
defender
good.
from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a
And we do
hurry.
get the first points on the
Extra point
season.
right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Unfortunately,
So they'll get another shot on offense
it's
following
a
that
defensive pick 6
And now
in the
kick
second
is
quarter.
away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Marcus Williams with the user on this play.
They'll
They run it
start
up the
with a
middle
handoff to Johnson, and he'll be brought down here at the
and
28.
get about 6
It's a
yards on the
6-yard
play.
pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings
They
up
will
2nd
press,
and 4.
shade underneath.
From the gun, a run for Johnson.
They run it again. They do seem to be running it a lot. They already have 15 runs, and it is only the second quarter. Doesn't even seem like they're running it that good. They're just running it a lot.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Seems pretty locked up on this play.
And
a fumble. And we will recover the ball at the 15-yard line. Let's go.
The defense, they were swarming that time.
I'm not sure who forced that fumble.
He could get rid of the football and
Didn't
knocked
see.
it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around.
We are glad that they forced that fumble. And we just get no blocks, immediately get hit in the backfield. What more can you do? Nothing much you can do there, man.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13.
Loss of 3 yards on first down. Not a situation that we want to be in. Oh my God! And Trevor Lawrence throws a 3rd interception.
Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there.
I believe that was just another terrible throw. That read might not have been the best either, but it was nowhere near the receiver.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15.
Defense has given the offense all the opportunities. And
Give him a couple on the
offense has just
carry
looked
there.
terrible
2nd
so
and 8.
far.
Brings up second.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon.
This is probably one of my worst ever passing games in Madden. I legit don't think I've ever passed this bad in a game of Madden.
2 yards
I
on the
just do
first
not
down
know
carry,
what
and
is
then
going
followed
on
by
right
2
now with
yards on
Trevor
the second
Lawrence
down carry.
with
It's
me.
definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the clock?
Dude throw a screen pass.
Now
He
they're
breaks
gonna
the
need 6 on
tackle.
3rd down to keep the
And he
drive
gets the
going.
first down. Oh
And
my
he'll have this
gosh.
past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup.
Seems
of
like all they
16
have
and a
done so
Dolphin
far is
first
run their
down.
offense through Duke Johnson. Literally,
First down,
I don't
Miami.
know that they've really thrown it to anybody else or ran it with anybody else.
They'll run it with Johnson. And nothing doing. He's
He does
immediately
not do
taken
very
down
well
at the
on
line of
that run.
scrimmage.
Taken down at
Officially
the
no
line of
gain on the
scrimmage.
play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and
I
10.
am expecting a pass here.
33-yard line.
Looking to pass. Tua. Got him
And
in
Devontae
open. It's
Parker
Devontae
comes
Parker
down with that.
complete.
I mean, he is a great receiver, not
It
really
appears that they
surprised.
read man
Let's do it.
defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in
2-minute
that is
warning.
receivers got to make sure
We
he
are up
walks the
7-0.
defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space. To
Probably
cut
have
to
like
the outside,
20 yards
have that
total
ball
on
delivered with
offense.
Good timing, and they got it done.
Shade underneath from cover 3, press.
Tagovailoa are going to try and throw on 3rd down.
And we do almost force the sack. Okay. Let's see if the offense can finally do something. We added so many weapons on offense. The offensive line is just still utterly terrible. Trevor Lawrence, it's his first game in the NFL. The Dolphins do have a very solid defense.
And start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Let's see what we can do. I don't want to turn the ball over, but I do want to try to get him into the flow of things, hopefully.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of
He
yet for
hits
this
Travis
offense.
over the middle.
Happy to have the lead. We'll get a
Finally
couple, a
completes
little bit of
another
slack.
pass.
It's
2
still
for
early
9
enough, just
for
a couple
32 yards and
drives so
3
far, but
interceptions.
this
We're
one
not
goes
looking
nowhere.
hot at
Those
all. Not
adjustments
looking
that we
like
talk about,
the number 1
they
draft
shouldn't wait
pick, I
for
can tell you that
halftime. They
much.
should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And he hits Denzel Mims deep under pressure. He
And
makes
he's
that
gonna be
throw. There's a
taken
flag
down
on the
here with a
play.
penalty flag
You are
on the
kidding me.
field.
Holding. Oh my, holding on the
That's a
right
good
guard.
chunk of
That
yardage.
is
It's
a
gonna be
pain.
canceled out.
That
We always
is
talk
just
about hidden yardage
unfortunate.
in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Hits
Now
Travis
this one
underneath.
is running back out of
4-yard
the
gain.
backfield. And he'll
As long
get
as it's
this
not an
up
interception
past
at
the
least, you know.
25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Gonna give this
That
time
holding
to the
call really
tailback.
just ruined this
And give
drive.
him 6 yards here as he stopped
I
near
will
the
say,
35
unless we
at
can
the
get the first
34.
down on this play,
So
then
now 3rd and
we'll
10.
probably
A
just
big
have to
play
be
to
forced to
start
punt
the
it.
drive, but nothing since.
That was a really nice job.
and we get sacked
Rush coming, and he's taken
right away.
down.
And now the Dolphins
Now
will
the
call a
Dolphins gonna
timeout.
burn the first of their timeouts.
Thought
As
we
they
were
get
about to
the
actually
stoppage
move
with
the ball
just
in that
under
drive.
50
That holding
seconds
call just
remaining in
really
half
cut
number
us.
1. Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Avoids him at the 40.
What?
Still fighting for more.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
I mean, the dude literally fair caught it, but then ran
There
forward.
got to him before he had a
You're
chance
kidding
to
me.
catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
We do get the
The
ball at
Dolphins
half,
going to take
however,
their second
so
timeout.
at least we're looking forward
as
to
the
that.
clock will stop with 37
Hopefully that will be our
seconds to
resurgence.
play
Hopefully the coach
in
will do
this
something
first half.
during halftime to help the offense out.
On second down, Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Really, neither team
And he
has
gets
done
it
anything
down
on
to the
offense,
32.
but our team
A
has
gain
certainly
of
looked
5,
worse,
good
I would
enough for the
say.
first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphins first down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his man
He hits
out of
the running back.
backfield. That's complete.
They
Now
have
a timeout signal
now
for,
used
and
their
they'll
last
get it with
timeout.
10 seconds
I'm
to go
expecting them to
before
just kick the
halftime.
field goal here. If they don't, I would be very
So on
shocked. Maybe
second
we can
down,
get a
the field
block.
goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
2-yard attempt.
Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it
And
right
they do make the
through.
field goal score
they
is
are
7
on
to
the
3.
board, but still
Looking like it
trailing.
will
It's
probably be 7 to 3
7-3.
going into halftime.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with nice
Rondale
bounce in their
Moore
step.
tries
having
what he
gotten a
can,
little
but
bit
he can't
closer on
really
the
get much.
scoreboard.
The Jets take
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing
We
it
are
out
just
of the
going to
end
run
zone proves
a run
not good
kill
decision,
just to see
loses
maybe
them
we can
about
break
4 yards.
safe call. Maybe we can break a big run out. I highly doubt it.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's got
Yep,
it
I
past
mean, we
the
at least get
30
some
before
yards on
he's
it,
hit and
but
dropped.
little stat pad.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll get you down the coast to
Halftime,
Orlando for
7 to
Jonathan
3.
Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon,
Both
thanks
teams are
very
just looking
much.
terrible.
And welcome
I mean,
back
look
to
at that.
football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start with a little East versus West in the AFC. And it's the LA Chargers heading east to take on Buffalo. And it is the Chargers who have the lead in that one. The Chargers looking to get off to a hot start, and a road win would help them do just that.
Hopefully the Chargers
From there,
can
we
beat the
head on over to
Bills.
Wisconsin
That
to
could be
check on the
big.
Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one.
Baker Mayfield is
Baker
outplaying
Mayfield with
Aaron
a touchdown
Rodgers. Who would have
pass.
thought that?
Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And this one going the visitors' way.
Looks
As
like
the
rookie Zach
Cardinals
Wilson
have the
is having a
lead
much
in
better
that one.
debut than
The Cards still in a
rookie
dogfight,
Trevor
but this
Lawrence.
would
I
be
can
a
tell you
good
that.
victory for them
He was the
if
third
they could
overall
get
pick
it.
in the draft.
Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open up in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Ryan.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this
Sorry,
drive
guys, I'm
started
muting
in
my
plus
mic, didn't
territory,
realize that.
they're still not in field
Looks like
goal
we're starting
range
off
yet.
right where we
So
left
they can work
off.
towards another
Trevor
couple of
Lawrence
stops
sucking
and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
with that overthrow.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Good
And
play by the
unable
defensive
to
back, not to
connect.
get lost.
Incomplete.
Kind of shocked he
I'll
did.
give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to
Once
bring
again,
up
the
4th
defense
down.
stops them.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When
I think the rookie Trevor Lawrence is just trying to force the ball, trying to make the big plays.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Travis Etienne with a solid run.
Tackled that time by
4
Jerome
yards.
Baker out of Ohio State. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively,
We'll
you
just
have
run
to
the ball
feel
again on this
okay
play.
because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run.
There you go.
But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game
Run it
now
again with
at their
Travis.
pace. This is ball control football, sustained
And we just
runs,
immediately get
taking
tackled in the
their
backfield.
time
What more do
and
you
making it
expect?
work.
Another carry for
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
26-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be
Oh my gosh, and Trevor Lawrence
Took a
leads
pretty
the
good
ball
shot as he
upfield.
tried to
Poor
pull that
decision.
one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up
Looking
with
to hit
something
Johnny
here on
Smith,
3rd
probably
down.
Rondell Moore over the middle, maybe.
Looking to throw.
He sees
Looking
Johnny
here for
Smith.
downfield.
He hits
He's got
Johnny
a
Smith
man.
deep.
Complete.
Let's go!
Way in. Touchdown, New York.
74-yard touchdown. Finally, something
Johnny
positive
Smith,
happens in the passing game.
74 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former
nice.
wide
Maybe
receivers,
that's the momentum
or
change
maybe
on
even
offense we
sometimes
need.
bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just
breaks
wound
the
up going
tackle.
nowhere.
But you know
He
how
does
in baseball, when the pitcher
gain
gets a
some
base
extra
hit and he's
yards
on
on that
base, they bring
play.
his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter
18
goes
yards
just
on
out
the
and puts
play.
on
Nice.
sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Quick throw over the middle, caught by Devontae Parker for about 7 yards.
On the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play.
It's looking like it's going to be a
One
run.
thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride. And you
We
can
hit
pick
the
up
wrong
a
hole,
lot of yardage
but
after
we
the
do
catch.
stop him from getting
But in
the
this
first down.
situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They go to Johnson again.
And we hit the wrong hole.
And he's
You guys
got
pick up the first
before
down.
he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Steve Johnson, 21 for
The drive
67, only
stays alive.
3.1 yards
Third
per
down,
carry,
gain of
not
8.
looking
I think
very
they like this
hot.
drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down.
He cuts it
It's
outside.
Johnson.
Blake Cashman is able to make the tackle, though.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Cashman on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
We are going to
Brings
blitz
up
on this play.
second
They do
and
audible,
4
but I am going to
at
stay
the
in the blitz.
33-yard
I
line.
think they're just still going to run it to the left. Oh, and they pass
Tua
it.
going to throw. And that's going to be another 1st
And
down
Mike
as the
Gesicki makes
tackle
an
made at the
amazing
Jets'
catch
20-yard
on
line.
Marcus May.
Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
A gain of 13 yards.
It always just seems like the
And the
tight ends when you're
Dolphins
playing against
first
the
down.
computer just are unguardable. In man coverage, at least.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Able to find Shaheen here.
Oh, CJ Mosley misses
He's
the
tackled
tackle.
a yard short of the marker. Good
Press
gain
X,
of 9
but you know,
on
it just
1st
doesn't let me
down.
tackle him, of course.
Complete to Adam Shaheen.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And
I
he's
think
gonna
the
be
biggest
brought down
problem with
just
their
shy of
offense
the
right now
5
is
at
that
the 6.
Trevor Lawrence is just constantly getting
That's the way to
pressured.
do it.
So it's making them make bad decisions. We need to look to trade and maybe get some good offensive linemen. Maybe we could use CJ Mosley and trade bait.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
Good tackle for a loss by Blake Cashman on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down.
And we do get the sack.
Down he goes. Pressure gets him
It is
back
Quinnen
at the 14.
Williams.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Now Tua.
Just please not give up a touchdown.
He'll look underneath the
Good tackle, Cashman. We should hold them to a field goal with that tackle. I doubt they will go for
They
it.
do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Well, there certainly was a lot
Look at that, 5 catches for 38 yards.
Every option in the end zone covered. No
The
place to
running
go
back.
with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
Makes the score Jets 14, Dolphins 6.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get.
Rondale Moore with a
12
solid
plays and
return,
only get
only
3
to
points out of
25.
it. Not quite
at least
the
he got us
ending
to
they were
25.
looking for.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Flip to the
Good drive
RPO.
last time. Really effective passing.
We are going to hand it off. And how does he get him?
Now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit.
How does he get him from
anticipate
behind
the
like that? That
defense
is
making
just
some changes,
saddening.
but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change
Trevor
it up until
Lawrence
they
just
showed
gets
me a
pressured
reason
right
to do
away,
so.
no
And
time.
that
4
one
for
knocked
14
away
on
and
the day.
incomplete. Nice job defensively.
He has
on
as
what
many
will be
interceptions
the
as he
final
does
play of
completions.
the 3rd quarter.
Just terrible.
Here's a play fake as they set
And
up
he
the
just
throw.
immediately gets
And the
sacked.
Dolphins
Of
rush
course,
gets
they do
home. Down
blitz
he
the corner.
goes.
Probably
I think
shouldn't have run the
normally we
play
would talk
action
about this
there.
more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case.
we will be
He's
forced
a
to
stat
punch
sheet
again.
stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about
Breaks
all
the
he
tackle,
needs,
but
and
the
he's
second
gonna
guy
go
does
for it.
tackle him.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
The team has just
and
looked
the
terrible
Dolphins
today,
come up
especially.
1st and
But
10
the defense has
at
looked
their
really
own
good, but
42.
the offense has just looked terrible.
He'll set up to throw. Screenplay, Johnson.
Oh my, Duke Johnson just
This will be stopped
breaks
about
the
2
tackle,
yards
almost
shy
breaks
of
the second
marker.
tackle.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Thankfully there's a 3rd guy there,
Facing a
right?
2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Tua.
We come with the
Oh,
blitz.
he's got a man wide.
And he hits his...
open, complete.
Oh my gosh, he
And
hits
he'll be
Gesicki
pulled
over the
down as a
middle, and of
penalty
course
flag
there's a
will
face
rein in
mask.
as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Defense.
Defense probably just getting angry because the offense has not been able to move
Well,
the
when you're
ball. The
leading in
defense
the
has been
4th
bailing
quarter,
them out
that's
the
not the
entire
penalty
game.
you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Good play from the defense there,
No
and met at the
gain
line
on
of
the play
scrimmage.
there, 2nd down.
2nd and
Shade
10
underneath.
at the Jets' 11-yard line.
You know the computer loves those underneath
Again,
shots.
it's
They do run it.
He'll get
They
this
do
down
stop them
inside
on a
the 10 for
2-yard
a
gain.
pickup of about 3.
They ran it with Duke Johnson 26 times.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places
Flag.
and not allowing any lanes to open
Offside.
up.
False start, I mean, on the offense.
The
Let's go.
crowd's not
That will
doing
push
that
them back a
O-line any
little bit.
favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Following the penalty,
They run it
it's
on
Johnson.
3rd and
And he
12.
will be close
Interesting
to a
call.
first down as he
The defense
runs
will
into a
stop
wall
them once
right
again
around the
to
line
a
of
field goal.
scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They've called his number a lot
User
this
Blake
afternoon.
Cashman
You
just in
wonder how much
case,
tread
off
is left
chance
on
that
those
they
tires.
We certainly
do
do,
take the
but
field
I
goal.
always think back to one of my favorite coaches in
They
the
don't,
NFL.
thankfully.
And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the
14-9
offseason.
is the score now.
As many
The
times
defense
as you're
has
going
been
to
doing
carry
great.
the ball, you should be able to carry it
Still,
one
the
more
offense
time
just
to make
cannot
sure
do
you get in
anything.
shape.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal.
Rondale Moore with a good return to the
Eventually
26.
they're gonna need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they
See
can
if
get
the
better
offense can
field
at least
position,
move
get
the
a
ball
turnover,
some so we can
get a
start
better
winning
play,
field
and then
position.
they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought
2-yard
down
run on
about
the first
28.
play. 14 for 44, not
That's
very
it.
good.
That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
But
The
not as
last
bad as
run
Trevor
good for
Lawrence.
2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Trevor Lawrence deep shot to Rondale Moore. He does complete the pass. Let's go.
And they've got it
33% completion on the
down to the
day.
40 before it's all said and done. Just week 1, but already plenty of
Really not
intrigue with the
looking
games
good,
going on, and
I
this
almost
one
feel
no
like,
different.
really feel like
as
it's
we
not
come
his
up on a
fault.
1st and 10. They made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what
We
he
are
can
going to
do.
run it to the
He
right.
shows what he
Can't
can
get the
do
block.
And you have to
And we
really put
do
the time and effort in
just gain no
because
yards on that
playing a
play.
receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to
2nd
get on
and
the
10,
same
hit him
page
with
with
the
your
run.
quarterback, that's excellent coaching.
Once
And
again,
how
we just can't get past the
Picking
line of
things up
scrimmage,
in
it
a
seems
big
like
way
on
with a
most
big
plays.
play in his NFL debut. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd and 9. What will happen in this play?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Trevor Lawrence hits Rondale Moore
He will find his
for the
man
first
on the
down.
outside.
Looks like they're finally starting to move the ball, finally starting to put together a real drive. Rondale Moore, probably his favorite target on the day.
Of 11 and a Jets first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
We do hit Mims. Let's go, Trevor Lawrence.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
He's looked bad all day, but he's finally putting things together, putting the drive
First
together.
and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here.
Oh, Travis Etienne runs it in for a touchdown. Let's go.
Jets. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his
First career touchdown.
game. And the Jets will extend their lead.
The offense is able to put down the drive when it is much needed
for 6
to
points.
go up 21-9
This is
on the
why
day.
it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks
haven't
were
looked
made
great,
up
but
front.
that
Offensive
shows some
line
sign of
collected
hope.
victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run?
Let's not
all
forget
way
the
into
Dolphins
end
do
zone.
have a pretty solid
This will be a
defense.
touchback as Grant opts not to return it. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
We do leave the running back
Here's a throw
open,
that's
but
taken
only a
in
4-yard
out of the
gain,
backfield.
so
And he gets this up just shy of
they
the
can do that
30
all
to the
day. They're not going to be able to
29
win
before
like
he's
that.
out of bounds.
Only
They'll
3
contain
minutes
him
left
to
on the
just
clock.
4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. It's complete to
He does
Parker,
his
left
guy,
side.
Devontae Parker on the
And
curl
he'll be
route,
brought
but
down
he's
shy
still
of the 40 at the
tackled in bounds.
38-yard line.
That's all that matters.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Dolphins.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Once
He's
again,
gonna
we
hit
just
his
let
man
it
out of the
underneath,
backfield,
but
complete.
don't know why it felt like I couldn't really
And he'll
control
be
my guy
taken
there.
down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
First down.
I think we definitely are going to have to look to trade
Again, they
for
will
some
throw it
offensive
with
line.
Tagovailoa.
That seems to be our biggest
Here it's
weakness right now.
complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to
Besides
the
offensive
42.
line really doesn't seem that bad.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You just get no pressure. He has all the time in the pocket on that play. Not much better defense you could do there.
He
had no pass rush.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Let's just play aggressive on this play and blitz.
Tua setting up shop to throw
And they
again.
do.
Now they go
Perfect call
screen, it's
against the
complete.
blitz. They do run the screen.
Evades
And he
the
breaks the tackle,
and
gets
now
all the
some
way down to the
space.
7.
And he is out of bounds,
Once
but
again,
first he
Duke
gets it
Johnson.
inside the
Seems like
10
it's
to the
literally
7.
been their whole offense.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Shade underneath and press.
Tua to throw again.
Can the defense come up big in the red zone?
Toward the end
Ooh!
zone,
Almost
but
throws
that's
an
gonna
interception,
wind up
but it is
incomplete.
dropped.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They have been wasting a lot of clock on this drive, which is not good for them. Come on, get some pressure. Let's go. Takes a lot of time to get there, but Quentin Williams gets his second sack on the day. Shade over top. Oh shoot. Devontae Parker makes a crazy catch.
And here he'll get it down
Fourth
to the
and
7.
goal.
Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough.
And he throws it, and it is incomplete. Well, that should be game. Look at that. Started 3 and 10, finished 4 and 7 for 135. He definitely picked it up in the fourth quarter, which is what we like to see. First game jitters, I think. I think that's mostly what it was, and the offensive line just not really giving him any time.
Very little reason to use him at this
They will be
point.
calling their timeouts, but we should just be able to run out the clock.
Going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a
And
little
clock
over 50
on, and let's just
seconds
run it.
left to go in the game.
No need to pass for throwing another interception. Once again, he's just met in the backfield, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter
Blake
number
Cashman had that
4.
crucial pick 6 to get us 7 up on the board early.
Now a handoff
I think
here to
without
his
that,
running
this game
back.
could have been a lot
And
different.
he'll find some space up to about the
The
25.
defense played great all game, but they gave up 9
Now the
points.
Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds
We will
left
just
to go
kneel
in
it
the
on this
game.
play. That should be the game.
And they will take a knee here.
We will just have to punt it out of bounds. That's it, though.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away.
So I think I will be looking to try to trade for some offensive linemen. Try to trade C.J. Mosley, get that big cap hit that he has. I was thinking about keeping C.J. Mosley, but I did not realize how bad a situation our offensive line was. So we're just going to kick this one out of bounds and call it a game. Gene Dingus with the punt. Actually, it doesn't go out of bounds. But we do just make the tackle, and that is game. We do win the first game of the season. However, I would imagine we play a better offense and we'll probably get destroyed. I don't think the defense will be able to play very good against an actual good offense. Especially with how bad the offense was doing. However, at least in the fourth quarter, they were able to start moving the ball.
All these games count
So,
now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting
shows a little
time
sign of
with
hope
just
at the
1
end.
week gone and plenty of weeks to come.
Look at that. 153
So for the
passing yards,
Jets,
71
that'll
rushing
be a
yards.
happy locker room as
Horrible
they
yards
start
per
the
play,
season
but theirs was
1-0.
actually worse.
And they'll have another home date next
4
week
interceptions,
as the
not
Indianapolis
good,
Colts
but
come to town. Meanwhile, for
maybe
the
it was just
Dolphins, they
first
obviously
game
fall
jitters.
to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week
Looking
as
at the
they
player
get a date with the
stats.
Jaguars in Jacksonville.
7 for 17, 1 touchdown, 4 picks. Not
I'm
very
Brandon Gunn.
good.
Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my
Neither team
broadcast
really
partner,
ran the
and
ball
our
well.
entire crew.
However, each team
We'll
did
catch
ran
you
the
next
ball a
time
lot.
right here. It's the NFL
We did get the 1
on
touchdown
EA
late in the
Sports.
game. Looking at our receiving stats, Rondo Moore 3 for 55. Jonas Smith had that 1 long touchdown, which was crucial. Quentin Williams 3 tackles for loss. Our defense just played great. So we got 3 sacks on the day. Blake Cashman with a pick 6, 45 yards. And I think that is it for today's episode. We will be advancing to next week in the next episode, and hopefully we will be able to move the ball better. I will look to trade for offensive linemen, and just hopefully our offensive line will play better if we add someone to it. Like and subscribe if you like the video. Adam at D123 out.